Got him. That feels like a better fish there. It feels like a really good crappie, a real good crappie is what it feels like. We got him right there now. Wow, look at that. Whoa, boy, that's a big one. Let's see what we got here. Is that a crappie? Yeah, that's a crappie. Nice one. Hey, we're out here today on Greater Fort Loudoun. We're going to see if we can catch a crappie. Yesterday I was down in this little spot and I did pretty good. I caught a few crappie, got on a big one or two, and had a pretty good day. So we're back down here today to see if we can get another one. But I'm going to go ahead, and I didn't make an intro yesterday, so this is going to kind of be an intro for yesterday's. We're going to go right to the action here, and you're going to see me catch quite a few crappie there. We got on them pretty good with some decent sized crappie and a bunch of small ones, but the action was pretty good. So using this little curly tail right here. Cloudy day, very cloudy, front moving through, breezy. Barely got enough room here to cast out, so I think I'm going to have enough room to maybe cast out here at spot number 1 and see if we can't find a crappie today. Now this spot number 1 as I call it, typically it likes to hold these white crappie. For some reason I catch a lot of white crappie here. Now that other spot, spot number 2, it has a lot of black crappie. It's just a few miles apart on the same lake, but interesting, kind of interesting if you're into crappie and crappie behavior. But spot number 2 has a lot of rocks, real sandy, rocky, pebbly, big boulder type creek. But this creek is more just a kind of a silt bottom, a lot of silt, more mud, not as many rocks. And apparently the white crappie can tolerate more of a muddy bottom, but the black crappie like a more rocky bottom there. So kind of interesting. We should have a chance to catch a crappie today. I haven't been able to get out here on this spot because of the water conditions, but now we are just barely, I mean barely able to get down here and have enough room to cast out. Now whether the crappie have moved back in this creek or not, I don't know. I would think they would be in here a bit, simply because they were back in that other creek a few days ago. I caught some crappie back there on spot number 2. We have got one, and it appears to be a crappie. Feels like a pretty good sized one. Try to go easy with him here. Maybe we got a keeper right here. Little white curly tail grub. Let's see what we got here. Is that a crappie? Yeah, that's a crappie. Nice one. It's just the old helicopter going by. I guess we got a helicopter to take down. But yeah, I think he's probably going to measure up. Let me go grab my measuring stick, and we'll do a measure on him just to double check and make sure, but I'm fairly sure he's going to measure up pretty good there. All right, tonight, crappie time tonight. Let's see how big he is. He's a pretty one. He liked that little curly tail grub right there. Yes, he did. Let's see what we've got right here, friends. This is a white crappie, very healthy looking white crappie, coming in at over 11 inches. Look at that, 11 inches. Well, let me get the camera down here. Or maybe we can actually see what we've got. About 11 inches. Well, let's see. Yeah, he's 11 and a quarter, about 11 and a quarter. A really nice white crappie to put on a stringer here. So let's see if we can get another one while the going's good here on this beautiful fall day right here in Tennessee. Let's get another crappie right here in Tennessee. Okay, there we go. I think we'll put you right there. Let's see, on that crappie, I was doing just a real steady, pretty slow retrieve. Just barely enough to get that little tail moving. If that, it may not even be moving. So I'm going to try it pretty slow right here. Bring it back through that same little spot. See if there might be another one hanging out there. Slow might be the ticket today. We might have to go over to our little hair jigs here, just for the heck of it, and see if that makes any difference. There was a bite right there. Could have been a little bluegill come up there and pecked at it a little bit. Kind of like a peck, peck, peck real quick like. Felt like a bluegill. Got him. That feels like a better fish there. That really does feel like a better fish. Oh man, I hope that's a crappie. Easing that long real slow there, just almost to a crawl. Let's see what we... Oh man, that feels... Whatever it is, it's... If it is a crappie, it's a better crappie. It feels like a crappie. It feels like a really good crappie. A real good crappie is what it feels like. So I'm going extra careful with him. Those crappie do have a really kind of a paper thin mouth. He hadn't come up yet. There he is. Look at him. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that is an extra big white crappie. Oh boy, he's not hooked good either, I don't think. We got him right there now. Wow, look at that. Whoa, boy, that's a big one. That is a big one. Oh my God, look at the size of him, people. Wow, look at the size of that. On that white curly tail grub. Look at that. Look at the size of that. Cry, that's about a, maybe about a 13 incher right there. Kid you not, I tell you what. I'm sure he's gonna go well over 12. Yeah, he's 12, let's see, 12. So yeah, he's gonna be about 13, I'd say. Good 13-inch, big old white crappie right there, here on this beautiful fall day. Let's put him on a stringer. That'll be two big ones right there on that stringer. Boy, that, man. Let's see if we can get another one here. So curly tail yum's about gone right there. I'm gonna try to use it a few more casts here, but I got 2 more left, so I'm not out yet, but just want to see if it'll catch one. Still got good action on that tail. It might even have better action on it, to be honest with you. Gonna fling her out there. Try to pinpoint that one little spot. I didn't do such a good job on that cast right there. Ease her back along through here. Just easing it back ever so slow. I think I'm going so slow now that that curly tail probably ain't doing much. So I might go over to one of my little hair jigs there. Because hey, if you want to work them slow, them little hair jigs work really well. Alright, we got a thump. I felt him thump it. Thump. I don't think we got a big one. I'm pretty sure that's a crappie though. Don't know if he's going to be a keeper. He might be though. Not as big as that 13 incher, but he probably ain't going to make it. You know, on this fall day there, he's probably close. We'll measure him up there and see. I put on a fresh curly tail. Now I can tell by looking at him he's not going to make it. I put on a fresh curly tail. Got some pretty colors in him. This time of year, boy, they're really beautiful against this fall backdrop. I think I'm just going to go ahead and turn him loose since we know he ain't going to measure up. We'll give him about 9.5. He's kind of long though. He probably ain't too far away from measuring up. Oh boy, there he goes. Got him. Got another one. This one doesn't feel all that big. Gonna kind of give him the benefit of the doubt though, just in case. I think this will be number 4. I don't know, he's feeling a little bit bigger all of a sudden. If I don't lose my grip right here. Yeah, he might be a keeper. Let's see what we got right here. Oh, he came off right there, folks. That was a keeper. Pretty sure that was a keeper. Dang it, boy. I'm gonna have to get these hooks sharpened up. That hook's kind of bent out just a little bit right there. I hate that. That was a keeper. Just didn't have him hooked real good. That happens sometimes. This hook I haven't sharpened. I need to put a good edge on it. We'll get another one here. We did get another one and it feels like it could be a keeper. I think it probably is. Just easing this thing back real slow through that same spot. I think this will be number 4 or number 5. But that's going to be a keeper, I'm fairly sure. Close. We'll measure him up here and see how close he is. May not quite make it. Not quite as big as I thought. Yeah, he's going to be, he's right on the 10, but you know what? I think I'm going to turn him loose here just because I've got these 2 bigger ones on the stringer. And that's awful close. I mean, he's on the 10, but he's just barely on the 10. So let me turn him loose right here. Here you go, little buddy. As you see, we got a little rain coming up here. And we got a little crappie. Another little white crappie. He's got a little yellow to him. Pretty color there. So we've got 4, 5, or 6 crappie today. Oh, he's pretty. Pretty color in these fish today. I think they're liking these water conditions today. They seem to be pretty active. Let's get him turned loose. He's a little small. Let him go back. There you go, little buddy. It's alright, we'll take him though. I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 we got today. So we're doing pretty good. A bit of light left. Oh, there he goes. Well, quick release. Got him. Nah, got the same size here as most of them today. Got a couple of big ones and a lot of these little kind of 9-incher jobbers. That's alright, we know they're out there. So we got a chance to get a big one here before dark. A few minutes before dark here. They like this little young curly tail. They will gobble it up, my friends. They will gobble it up. Let's turn him loose. Grow up there and see you next year about this same time. Might be a better one. Almost. Feels like we might have a keeper on here. Almost. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we might actually have a little keeper on here. Let's see what we got. He's kind of coming in here. Yeah, I think he's going to measure up. Maybe, I don't know. He's a little short. I don't know. He feels pretty heavy. He may measure up. This might give us number 3 on the stringer here. There again, we're still working this little curly tail right here at dark. A few minutes before dark. Really hooked up good. Yeah, see, there's the tip of his nose, mouth closed, and the tail is well over 10 inches. So we're going to put him on a stringer, and that'll give us 3 pretty good sized crappie, 1 big one and 2 10-inchers, 11-incher. Here in a hurry, folks. We're going to keep fishing for a few more minutes. There we go, got him. Tell you what, just a really light bite right there. I couldn't even hardly tell that he had bit that thing. It looks like they moved back in here at dark. That's a decent crappie, looks like. Maybe we got another keeper. Let's get him on in here, maybe get another one. They sure are liking this little white curly tail. Nah, he ain't gonna quite make it. I can kind of tell by the weight on him right there. He'd be just shy of 10 inches. Yeah, he wouldn't quite muster up there. You ain't gonna muster up, little buddy. Let's get you turned loose. Get back out there and grow up a little bit. Some states, them little 9-inchers are legal to keep, but here in Tennessee, the crappie's got to be 10 inches long. There's one right there, hit it. There he is. Got him. He don't feel that big. He kind of followed it in there a little bit, but it's crappie, little one. That's all right. We'll take some of these little ones. Yeah, that's one of the littlest ones we caught for a long while right there. Normally this time of year and on into the winter months, you don't catch these little ones that much back in here. You get a lot of bigger ones. But you know, hey, grow up, little buddy. Let's see what we got. Yeah, pretty good little crappie, feels like. Yeah, he's gonna be a little small. He's close right there, boy. I tell you what, he's probably real close. I'm gonna turn him loose though, so we can get back out there and get another one before dark. Maybe get one more big one. He's a little small. Get him turned loose here. Get on back out there, little buddy.